I was hoping to have this all out, but clearly it's hanging here. So I should have taken this shield off first, or the wear panel, but now you can really see the damage. You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. So as you guys know, the chopper's down. Got electrical issues. The cutter house needs to be gone through, and this blower needs to be gone through. Yeah, a lot of work. Plus I want to replace, as you see, these are worn, so we're going to replace that ring gear. Yeah. Or actually, no, we're just gonna turn it around, right? Can you just turn it around? Maybe I'll just turn it around. Didn't even think about that, because we don't even use one side of it. We only use one. Dang, we're saving money. This might get expensive. So. Alrighty, I gotta get this out front. Start disassembling the spout. Spout's gonna come right off. We're gonna pull the whole blower housing out, the accelerator housing, and go through it. As you see here, it's got some holes where feed has been blowing out of it. So this plate, I believe, it's got a wear spot, so we're gonna replace the plate. We're gonna see what's bad. This shaft here is bent out of there, and the blower through is a shaft, but I don't know if it's destroyed inside or what it did, but it came to a quick stop. Let me tell you that, because it snapped that shaft right off. I do have a complete parts machine that I could pull the blower out, put the other one in, but I'm gonna keep that as whole as I can, unless these parts are like, I don't know, $5 grand, and then I'm gonna be like, yep, we'll go use the parts machine that we bought for $5 grand, by the way. So people say, oh, you're gonna keep robbing parts off there, you're gonna need another parts machine. Yep, but I bought it for that reason. So all part of it, keep old chopper going. So plus we got to put new bushings in this piece here. It's got some slop to it, and yeah, some lines over there leak. I had some of this stuff planned, but I didn't plan on taking the blower out, but definitely has a wicked vibration, and then it stopped. Won't even try to start. Alrighty. Well, I guess I'll get to that. This might be a project for tomorrow, but we'll see. The other day I started taking this apart. No, I started thinking about it. But here we are. Now we got to get it apart. Spout is coming off. I'm going to get all this off. I didn't blow anything out because yeah, when we broke down, we stopped. So I'm not looking forward to that. But gonna pull the front of it out, leave the drum in. Probably have to take the drum out after. Just makes life easier for prep work right now. And then yeah, take that off, and the blower will come out the top, and we'll order the stuff we need for the blower. Hopefully that's good. Then I can get onto the 7520, finish that up. Way too much to do, not enough time. I got the head to do, I got trucks to work on, I got the air seeder set up to get done. But alrighty, I'll dive in and get this apart. Got 2 pieces. Before we're done, we're gonna have quite a few more than that. So since it did break itself mid time, and it shut itself down, the spout's gonna be all or the transition tube in there is gonna be all full of stuff. I haven't even blown any of this off. I got to get around to, and this is the, so this is the knife that I broke a bolt off, and we just replaced it and kept going. I'll take this knife off. We'll get that bolt broken out, that broken bolt out of there. The knives actually, once they got sharpened up, look pretty good. They're tight to that shear bar, but I will get a, I don't really know. This shear bar looks actually halfway decent still. So this shear bar might actually get us through corn. I'll probably order one to have one. I got to do all the hardware because we're missing pieces on that. But yeah, main thing, got to get that spout out of there. Probably just going to lay it down on its side up there, but we'll take the motor off the spout, and then we'll probably move it back. That way I don't disconnect all the hydraulic lines. Someday I will have a shop that I can pull things into and work on. Till then, I'm gonna struggle being outside hot. It's brutally hot today, so yeah. And my feet actually hurt a lot. I walked a bunch yesterday in Boston in cowboy boots. Went Red Sox game with Harbor Point Minerals. So Rizor Feed, who we went and toured, hit me up, and he was like, hey, I'm gonna be out in Boston, can we get a tour on Thursday? And I said, yeah, sure. And then he said, hey, we got an extra ticket, we got a suite, you want to come? So yeah, I went and watched the Twins and the Red Sox play last night. It was a good time. Talked to a lot of people, so pretty wild. Alrighty, got the rotate assembly off. Haven't disconnected it. Don't know if I'm gonna. I do have to change those lines. Some of them are bent and leak. So for this, let me put you there. For this, I gotta take, can you see? Yeah. Gotta take the cylinder out, and then gotta take this pin out, which we're replacing the pin in the bushings anyways. And then I'm hoping that I can pick this up and set it far enough back that I don't have to disconnect everything, because like the camera lines and lights and all sorts of stuff. So we will see what we can do, but we'll move it with the loader. And then 4 bolts up here, I think, and some bolts down below, and hopefully that comes right out. Got the pin out. Well, the bolt, here's the pin. Hopefully it stays there. I'm gonna need 2 hands, but I'll slide that out. And we'll slide everything back and okay. Yeah, that pin had worn out. And the bushings inside of it are all worn out, so that didn't help it either. Well, I can see the issue. Can you see right there? Where it came out? Hopefully that didn't smash through the fuel tank. That would be bad. I don't think it did, but that is the nut. That is the blower paddle that's jammed out of there. So who knows what actually went wrong in there, but we're gonna find out. Getting it apart. We got 1 bolt left on this side that holds the hydraulic bracket, and we found major carnage, so we're not going to be able to use this blower, so we're going to use, I'll take the one off the parts machine. But right, well, yeah, you can see it, there's a hole. So when it came apart, it put itself through the side of it, and we probably could weld it, but there's no point in messing because it's all bent right there. The shaft's bent. So I guess we'll look at the other one, probably switch the blower paddles out of the other one. We'll get some new blower paddles and bolts and see how this top looks on that, and if anything's worn, and then we'll just switch them out. Not what I wanted to do, but it'll work. So up until this moment, I've taken everything apart, moved the spout back, got the head apart, the cutter housing, the intermediate pipes and all that, taking it all apart by myself. The problem is here, I'm not sure if this spout goes out the bottom or the top. I think the bottom, based on how it's set up. So it drops down and then you roll it out, I think, because that looks just wide enough that it will sit on that and it will start coming out the front. So I'm not sure, really not sure on this. And there's not many people to ask about it, especially not at 7 o'clock at night. So My brother is gonna give me a hand running the loader. I got one bolt holding it on up top still, and then we'll drop that down and pull it out. It's junk, so the housing, I bet I could weld it. I'll keep it in my pile in case in the future I need something and whatnot, but the other one out back, much better off. I guess we'll go out there and look at it because I'm waiting on him. So the parts machine, we just gotta take off this cover. We gotta do the same stuff. Take the bolts out. Let's go check out how it looks up top. Yep. So mine's all worn. These actually look really good, so we don't need that. Somebody had put a new piece of metal on it, right? Is that metal? Yeah. So that looks good. We'll have to see how the sheets look. We might have to re-weld some. Dang. This spout, I've thought about changing it, but the spout has a ton of like wear down in the bottom. It's split there. This one has a bracket too that goes across. I don't think the other one does. So I guess we'll just change those bearings out. So I'll get some bearings. Let me climb over to the other side and check it out. Yeah, see this spout, it's all split, needs welding. Bunch of holes, it needs all the wear panels in it. Yeah, this turn piece is actually pretty good condition. Oh, they did weld right here. See, that's cracked right there. So somebody had welded on it once. But it is in good condition. We'll take it out, we'll check for any wear spots and whatnot when we have it out. We'll pop that cover off, we'll put new blower paddles on. So that will be my plan. Looks like it's got a bigger door down there too to get into. I think it does. Maybe that doesn't make any sense, but this one's got a bolt that goes through it. Or they threaded it. Some point I'd like to take these panel doors off or paint mine, but that's at some point. Yeah. I dropped parts out of it and everything else. Like it's in a decent shape, but at the end of the day it needed so much little stuff. That's why I'm just using it as a parts machine. Like cosmetically it's in much better shape, but it did come from Canada. US equipment usually gets neglected more than Canadian. Alrighty, we'll go see if my brother's there. We're dropping it down. We got it loose. I gotta see what's going on up top. Got my brother and some help. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room here. We didn't dent the fuel tank either. So as he goes down, we gotta make sure we get around everything. Yeah, we got a hydraulic line over here, so we gotta get around that first. But otherwise, we should be good. Go down. Keep going. Hold on. We're caught on something. Better look at what we got going on. Alrighty, so we're here. Had to cut the inoculant spout off. Going in, we'll refab that up. But we got so much carnage. We got it passed over there. Like we got holes in it. Yeah, that went through it fast. So now we're clear. So drop it down. Keep going down. Oh, hold on. Go up a little bit. Go to the left. Keep going. Keep going. Good. Now you're good. Go down. Go down, go down, go down. Yep. Alrighty. We got to figure out how this comes out of here now. I was hoping to have this all out, but clearly it's hanging here. So I should have taken this shield off first, or the wear panel, but now you can really see the damage, and it's stuck down in the back side of there. So that is going to be a tomorrow project. The other one should come out a lot closer, a lot better, because it's not all, has holes in the back and everything else. And then we'll just switch them out, and I'll leave this, and maybe I'll weld this back up as a spare in case I ever have the future. But you can see, yeah, there's holes. So I was hoping that would come out nice and easy and everything would be good, but that's not the case. We'll have to start taking the other one apart. We'll get that out. We'll start taking the other one apart. I'm gonna order parts tomorrow. I got a box full of parts for the 7520. So that's my next project, get that done, ready to pack bunk, and then do tillage work with that. And yeah, weekend's gonna be busy. Today's Thursday, so appreciate you guys joining along. Not every day is successful or awesome, but that's part of having daily content. I can't show you just the good stuff and or the major issues and breakdowns and things like that. So appreciate it though. You guys are great, so appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.